in essence, here's what I've gleaned about the art of manifestation. You wield immense power, which is a fact well known to the elites, who aim to guide the collective by manipulating perceptions through media, movies, music, and even dietary choices. Recognizing this allows you to design systems and frameworks that harness and enhance your innate power. I want you to listen to that, okay? Recognizing your divinity will allow you to design systems and frameworks that harness and enhance your inherent power, primarily via visualizations, coupled with mastering the triad of word, thought, and action. The key lies in tailoring a system that resonates with you, okay? I'm going to explain something that's going to blow your mind right now, okay? I'm going to say this. For me, this is what I've done. So if you're trying to manifest, if you're trying to do anything in life, if you're trying to accomplish something, it don't matter. I'm gonna read this to you. In my journey with manifestation, I established specific laws or guidelines to adhere to and conditions that pave the way for desired outcomes. One profound experience was my ability to perceive premonitions. To achieve this, I'd set a condition where every evening I would converse with my past self, visualizing a communication with the version of me from the day before. So on Tuesday, I'd envision communicating with my Monday self. This daily practice initiated a feedback loop where my future self would then connect with me in my present, allowing me to tap into that energy. The outcome is frequent episodes of deja vu and a heightened intuitive sense, this guiding me accurately. This is merely a snapshot of how one can design conditions to realize specific results. I hope you caught that. You can go back and play it again. So you create your own system matrices. You literally create your own reality. And so I'm going to explain this to you. This is going to be the most controversial thing you've ever heard. It's going to upset a lot of people and it's going to invalidate a lot of people. And you're going to be the first person to hear this from me, because this is what I've realized. I'm going to explain something to you. I want you to just bear with me. You are hearing this first. I don't think anybody has ever said any of this. And this is what I now know this. So this isn't my truth, this is the truth. You can treat it however you want. But the whole terminology of all of these deities that existed, whether they did or they didn't, it is a fictitious hierarchy that thought and belief give energy to. So the thing is, you are allowed to believe and know in yourself. But now this is the catch-22 of what's happening. I don't even know if I used that correctly. Please pay attention with what I'm about to say. The elite have created their own religion and their own deities that are symbolic to what they worship. Okay? Do you hear what I'm saying? So when you hear Baal, when you hear Baal, when you hear all of these demonic essences, Satan isn't a real person, it's a collective. It's basically a consciousness. It's like an idea behind something that they label it as Satan. So think about this. All these deities, the Baphomet, Baal, they're all metaphysical of some form of an idol or a totem or something that belongs to the collective of Satan. You see what I'm saying? So they created this element to worship. Okay? They created an element to worship a fictitious religion that they created because thought gives everything. Thought is everything. So they pour energy into this thought to manifest it. And by manifesting it, makes it somewhat real in the ethereal. So that's why you can get hit by energy or entities, because it's the same thing as the apple trick. When you put your hands out and you say apple, apple, apple into your left hand and you imagine an apple forming, what happens? You feel something materializing in your hand. So if you can get a bunch of collective individuals to have a belief in something, what does that do? It brings an element of it to life. So it's the same concept as a religion. This is why religions are all metaphysical. They're all based off of astrology and anatomy. They're not based off of real people. But the thing is, we can kind of make the concepts real through the ethereal. So we're giving homage to religions. So just how the elite created a religion and system matrices to make them stronger, because thought and belief through worship, through acts of whatever, it's all energy. So they created a religion to imbue them with power. Do you see what I'm saying? And it's the same thing with Jesus and all these other different religions. They're system matrices. They're system matrices to follow, to imbue you with power. You see what I'm saying? And that's the biggest, broadest perspective that I've figured out. So this whole thing is, you can set up your own system matrices to be the best version of you, and as long as you follow those laws, that's where your resonance will be. This is why life can happen for you and you can manifest things. But the thing is, you'll notice that the most successful people that exist, they're not religious. They're not religious at all. Most of you will not find you might find celebrities that are Christian, but you won't find a lot of wealthy billionaires that go to church, that are all about the religions. They understand what it is. You see what I'm saying?